start by using our protractor. Shh, I am recording currently. Okay, we're going to answer these questions on each side. Okay, draw a central angle, an interior angle, and an exterior angle. So here is my central angle. I'm going to take my protractor, and I'm going to find that that is 90 degrees. That's my central. Then I'm going to measure with my protractor an interior angle. This angle right here. That's 90 degrees. This is my interior angle. Then I'm going to extend the line and find my exterior angle. This is also 90 degrees. Yes. Okay, interior and the inside, exterior. I'm just expanding this line, and then the angle for the outside.
Would we do that for everyone?
Yes.
Hold on.
Now, the second part is we're going to draw the diagonals for everything. So, in this case, we only have 4 sides, so we only have 2 diagonals. Okay. So, let me go over more slowly with number 5 of how to draw a central angle. A central angle goes through the center and these 2 vertices. Okay. And then I measure my central angle and I get 72 degrees equals my central angle. Now I'm going to measure right here my exterior angle. And I'm going to get 108 degrees as my interior. And then remember, I expand the bottom and measure my exterior angle right here. And I get 72 degrees. Then I'm going to draw my lines for my diagonals. So I'm picking my vertices first.
Staff and students, excuse this interruption. All seniors need to report to the PAC at this time. Additionally, we have one more announcement.
Any seniors doing senior breaks, remember to come to the wall across from the weight room at 3 o'clock, and we will only be doing it until 4 o'clock, so be there that day. Thank you.
So I'm drawing in my diagonals. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 diagonals. Okay. It does. All right. Next, I'm going to draw my central angle for number 6. And I'm going to pause for a second because I feel like I'm going too fast.
You are.
And I would like you guys to measure the central angle, the interior and the exterior. If you're ahead, feel free to do that. Otherwise, continue with the rest. Shh. It is recording everything you're saying right now. I'm going to measure my central angle. It is 60 degrees. I measure my interior angle, and I get 120. It just means your line wasn't drawn perfectly. It is 60. And my exterior angle right here is 60 degrees. Okay. And then I'm going to draw my diagonals. And I like to count them while I'm doing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Now we've got a square, a pentagon, a hexagon. Who remembers what 7 sides is called? I think a hexagon is for 6. What would a 7 gon be? Heptagon. Heptagon. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna make our central angle for number 7. And we're gonna measure it, and our central angle is about 51.4 degrees. Our interior angle comes up to 128.6 degrees. It's a weird one. And our exterior angle is 51.4 degrees. Okay. Then we're going to measure our diagonals. We've got 1, 2, 3.
Just sign the inside of it. I don't know who it's for, but I was delivering it. So I'm
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
I am not doing all that.
13,
That is doing too much.
14.
Okay, just perfect.
Yeah.
Whoa.
We're summoning 4.
Can you do that on my paper?
Okay, I got lost. Okay, I got lost at like 7.
Just connect the dots.
You Snickers. Still on my.
Did you? Hold on, Miss Moon. I'm like far behind. Just speeding 10,000.
Alright, I'm going to move it.
Alright.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do every line I can possibly. How many lines are supposed to be here?
14.
Okay.
Knowing the number is more important than drawing it in. So if you just want to write
I'm gonna still draw it. Try to draw it.
that. Okay. We're going to move on to our octagon. Excuse me. We're going to draw our central angle. And it is about 45 degrees. This is our central. Our interior is 135. And the exterior is 45 degrees. Okay, now we're going to draw our diagonals. We've got.
Slow down.
Can you copy while I draw?
If you can't draw, you have,
Okay. Won't draw too fast.
How many is gonna be on this? Like 20?
Yes.
Oh.
1, 2, 3,
Trying to stay with you this time.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I'm gonna die from geometry.
Probably not from this. 8, 9, 10,
Slow down.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow. Okay, hold on.
Let's please make sure this whole front is done.
I don't know if I have any lines.
Anybody need me to read anything out loud to make sure you've got it? Okay. Now we're going to fill the chart out on the back. So once you're done with the front, you can start filling the chart out on the back. Measure of 1 central angle, measure of 1 interior angle,
Does it say 45?
45. Okay. I'm going to flip it over now, guys. Okay. Measure of 1 central angle is 90 degrees. Measure of 1 interior angle is 90 degrees. If we add up what we know, 4 times the number of the interior angles gives us 360. An exterior angle is 90. Sum of the measures of the exterior angles, 1 at each vertex, is 360. And we have 2 diagonals. Okay. For 5, we have 72 degrees is my central. Measure of 1 angle is 108. So the sum, I do 5 times 108, and I get 540 degrees. The measure of 1 exterior angle is 72 degrees. Sum is 360. 72 times 5. And it has 5 diagonals. Are we noticing a pattern at all yet?
Yeah.
What things are the same?
The sum of measures of the exterior.
Are all the same. What about between each other?
The central. The all.
Okay, let's see if those are the same for the next one. I know the measure of a central angle for a hexagon is 60 degrees. One angle is 120. 120 times 6 gives me 720. The exterior angle is also 60. And 360, 60 times 6 is 360. And it has diagonal of 9. So my central and my exterior angle are the same. All my sums of exterior angles are the same. Let's try number 7. We get 51.4 degrees 128.6 degrees. I get 900.2 degrees. 51.4 degrees. 360 degrees. With 14 diagonals. For number 8, I get 45 degrees, 135 degrees, 1080 degrees, 1080 degrees, 45 degrees, 360 degrees, and 20. Okay. How would I find, if I know the number of sides, how would I find what the central angle is? We know the angles of a circle add up to what? 360. So we've actually done this before. If I have 360 and I want to divide it into 4 places, I'm going to get. So if I wanted to divide it in 5 places, I get. So we're going 360 divided the number of sides, or n. The next one's a little more complicated. I'm going to go n minus 2 times 180. If we had more time, I would have you discover this. Divided by n. The sum is n minus 2 times 180. So if my exterior and my central angles are the same, what do you think about their formula? They're going to be the same. Okay. All right. What are all my sum of my exterior angles always going to be? 360. So that's not really a formula, right? I am going to have you discover this on your own. How do I know, using the number of sides, what my diagonals are going to be? Okay. On your own. Okay. I am going to do two examples from here and then let you do the rest of this on your own. Okay? This has how many sides? 4. So the interior angles of a 4-sided figure should add up to be? 4. What should, if the interior angles of a 4-sided figure should add up to? What's the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a 4-sided? Okay, so I know that's 90 plus 90 plus 142 plus x equals 360. Okay, so x is going to equal 38 degrees. Okay, I'm going to do one more. This has how many sides? We're going to figure out this interior angle first, though, right? Because if we make a straight line, it adds up to 180. So I'm just going to do 180 minus 64. Give me 116 degrees. Then this has 5 sides, so the sum of the interior angles for 5 sides should add up to be 540. So that's 90 plus x plus x plus x plus 24 plus 116 equals, try again, 540. Okay? So we have 3 x's. 90 plus 24 plus 116 is 220 equals 540. We're going to subtract 220 and get 3x equals 320. And then we divide by 3. And x is approximately 106.7. Okay, you guys are going to try the other 2. And you're going to try to find the formula for number of diagonals. And then you are going to go ahead and look at your homework. Ooh, real quick, your homework, I'm not going to give you the answers. I'm just going to discuss the formula with you. I'll put that back up in just a second. 1 through 10, you're going to use the number of sides minus 2 times 180 divided by n. For example, number 1, 5 minus 2 times 180, the whole thing divided by 5. Okay? 11 through 20, 360 divided by the number of sides. For example, number 11 is 360 divided by 10. the back, 21 through 32, just 180 times n minus 2. For example, 180 times 7 minus 2. Okay, I'm going to put back up the notes. The rest of the time to look at.